Happy VA Wednesday. So we're always talking about like people hating on VA or how to fight that and all these other things to be aware of, but I don't really share the happy stories enough, and it's been brought to my attention, and I agree. Here's the thing, guys. If it was always miserable and fighting and frustration, would I be doing this job? No, guys, if you get to know me, you will realize I'm actually pretty chill. I have a ridiculous sense of humor. I don't like stuff that's super hard or super difficult. I'll stand up for someone. I'm always going to do what's right. But, if something just didn't make sense, I wouldn't be anywhere near it. Okay? And that's what you guys need to understand about VA. A lot of times we're talking about why the seller's being a jerk because you're VA, but we're not talking about the magical moments. And that, like, I'm getting goosebumps now. That is why I'm in this job. That is why I love doing this. This is one of the reasons I love VA. There's a lot of magic moments, guys. A lot. So today I just want to do a quick video. I want to talk to you guys about our client, Curtis. Yes, Curtis, you're getting a name drop. And we've had other clients who've had this. I think I should probably tell you about Danny. There's more than you guys would think of, okay? So Curtis recently was writing an offer on a house. He's a veteran. There were 3 other offers, guys. He was the only VA offer. The only VA offer. He didn't have the highest offer. The seller accepted his offer. You know why? Because they wanted him to have the house because he was a veteran. That's right. They wanted him to have the house because he was a veteran. They appreciated what he had sacrificed, what he had done for our country, the contribution he had made. And so even though the other offers, one of them was higher, they said, no, we want to go with him and we're going with that VA loan. I see that more often than you guys would think. That's why I'm always telling people this is a good thing, and I think back to Danny. There's been a lot of people in between Curtis and Danny, but I always think back to Danny because it really taught me the power of the VA loan in terms of, how it can make you even more special and more unique, and people really do care. So this was 2020, end of 2020, beginning 2021, Florida. Crystal, who you guys might have heard me talk about, Crystal introduced me to Danny. Get Danny totally pre-approved. She needs full closing costs, guys. This is when Florida was insanely competitive. Oh my God. She was at a lower price point, which made it even tougher. There were over 18 offers on the house. 18 offers, guys. She needed full closing costs. Danny got the house. Danny got the house. That's right. You know why? Because they appreciated what she had contributed to the country and they wanted to give her a chance. They wanted to say thank you. They took less money. They paid her closing costs because they appreciated what she had done. And that's the thing. And it's like, I know I'm getting very passionate. There are a lot of people in America who are incredibly grateful and thankful and recognize the sacrifice that you guys have made. And sometimes people go, well, I've never been in battle, so it doesn't matter, guys. You've taken time out of your life to serve our country, right? To not know what's coming next, but know that you are available and ready. And there are a lot of people in this country that do put a higher value on that, and it can give you an edge when you're buying a house. So Never be ashamed about getting a VA loan or doing a VA loan. You should be wearing it with pride. You earned it, and in many cases, it will help you guys get the house. It's that simple. And look, I know I just named 2 people, but seriously, there's been, I don't want to say hundreds, there's been, gosh, if I go over the last 3 years, probably 60 to 75 buyers. Seriously, probably 60 to 75 buyers. We had one in LA. This is another one that stuck with me because I was like, wow, like they wouldn't have done this for a conventional buyer in a million years. So this was LA, this was 2021, okay? So for anyone who knows how competitive the markets I'm listing have been, it was crazy, okay? So they took this guy's offer because he was a veteran against everyone else's offer, higher offers, everything. The appraisal comes in real low, guys, like 60,000 lower than purchase price. The guy didn't have the money to bridge it, right? Also, like, who really wants to pay 60,000 over appraised value? They had tons of other offers, guys. They had tons of people in backup. They dropped the price. They dropped the price. They literally dropped the price because they're like, okay, we get it. We appreciate you. We want you to get this house. They dropped the price. And I see a decent amount of that with VA, where if the appraisal comes in low, you know, I always tell people, if the appraisal and look, appraisals don't come in low because it's VA. So let me make that real clear. Appraisals come in low on conventional, they come in on VA, they come in low on everything. With VA, I do see the prices drop down more. And sometimes it's because they really want to get the veteran in. Other times it's just because they don't know there's other options. I don't like to explain that to the seller either. But if an appraisal comes in low, we'll usually see a seller get a little feisty day one. You know, sometimes they don't, but we're all like that, right? Like, it's taking money out of your pocket. You already spent it in your head on a fluffy dog bed, you know, a purse for the wife, whatever, right? And then they drop it down. And it's a magical, magical thing. So I really want you guys to understand that getting a VA loan and being a veteran, there are a lot of people in America who really, really appreciate you. And sometimes that is what's going to get you the house. So I just wanted to share those stories with you. I know that Curtis was super shocked when his offer was selected. Maybe he'll drop in the comments and be like, Jennifer, you've said this all wrong. I doubt it. I doubt it. But yeah, look, guys, it's a great thing. There's lots of good stories. I'm going to start sharing more good stories because I think that's what we need to be sharing. Thanks for watching.